Hey guys, welcome back to WhatiF Gohan, like fighting part 6. But I need to say something real quick. I just changed things up while I was thinking of what to say in this and WhatiF. So let's say that. Okay, so you know how in the Moral Saga, in the manga, some people might not know, but Vegeta goes to planet Yardrat and he basically learns and masters all of the techniques in a month. So let's say that Gohan and Goku does that, but Goku takes 2 months. And yeah, that's really, I believe that's it. Oh yeah, the other thing was they also go to the Supreme Kai planet and they get the potential of luck because they sense that Gohan had the most potential and they give him the Z-Sword and tried to test it on Kashi Metal and it basically broke and the other guy came out and yeah, they basically been training ever since then with the other Kai, getting their potential unlocked. Until, I believe, 3 years later, 3 years after the defeat of Majin Buu, Kid Buu, the Supreme Kais, in a distant land, a purple cat and a blue guy with white hair, Beerus and Whis. Beerus awakes from his slumber, as he then tells Whis about his dream about the Super Saiyan God. As now, Whis tells Beerus about how he's been watching these two Saiyans and how they've been rising in power for a very long time now, and say they might be the Super Saiyan gods. So now Beerus goes to Beerus then goes to the Supreme Kai's planet, and they basically see Goku and Gohan, and Beerus says, "You are the new Super Saiyan God. Fight me now." And Goku and Gohan do not go back down to the challenge, so they go immediately into their ultimate forms, and they start basically going against Beerus, but Beerus just flicks them away. As now they're like, whoa, even ultimate form's not enough? Well, time to go Ultimate Super Saiyan 4. As now Beerus can sense their power, but it's still too little for Beerus to even have to do anything. So Beerus just punches both of them, almost knocking them out. But then they look at each other, and they both nod. As Goku and Gohan, they know Potara Fusion. Yeah, I'm going with that. They know Potara Fusion because of time with Elder Kai, and he tells them about his story. And I believe in Z, he tells them that he fused with a witch, and that's how he got his powers. So they'll be like, fusion? Can we do it? And they'll go on to do it. But Supreme Kai, they then says that there's a chance that you won't be able to unfuse. And Goku and Gohan is like, if it makes us stronger, I'll do anything. As now they fuse into Gokan. Yeah, Gokan. And yeah, now they want to test out their power. Okay, let's say that Gokan are forever fused, and they've been past 30 minutes and they're forever fused, right? But as soon as they take off the earrings, they immediately defuse. They take off one and they immediately defuse. Because I feel like that was always I didn't really like how there was a timer on all these fusions because what's the point? I know it gives you a super big power boost, but next thing you know you're about to defeat them and then you defuse. So let's just say that they take off the earrings then they defuse. As now while they're in the form, they want to see how high their powers can go, so they go to Ultimate Super Saiyan 4 form. As now their powers are immense. So now we cut back to the present, and Gokan are in the Ultimate Super Saiyan 4, and they're actually putting up a very good fight against Beerus. He actually has to use all of his power because he had to use I believe he had to use 30% of his power to take care of the Ultimate Super Saiyan 4 separate. But now that they're fused in their Ultimate Super Saiyan 4, now he has to use 75%. Well, even 75% is not enough, so he goes immediately to 100 and goes to his God of Destruction form. Because now the two powers are basically a single punch creates a crater inside the Supreme Kai world, and Whis has to step in right in between the beam clash with the God of Destruction sphere, the Destruction sphere, Hakai sphere. I forgot what it was called. Hakai sphere with their Super Kamehameha wave. So yeah. So now, right before right as they clash, the clash goes on for like about 3 seconds and almost eradicates the Supreme Kai world. As the entire time, Whis knows that Beerus is gonna that Beerus was going to lose because as soon as Goku and Gohan he as soon as Goku and Gohan they knew he was like when he went to the ultimate form they got flipped away, they immediately started using full spirit vision and creating a ball of ki in the air. As now, since they're fused, it happens double as fast. So now Beerus is he was definitely gonna lose that by like a long shot. As now Gohan take the ball of ki, uses it to restore the Supreme Kai's planet, and that basically used up like 25. No, they basically used up 1%. No, 10% of the ki sphere because they took like a lot of power from Beerus and they absorb it, basically immediately getting God Ki because it's God Ki that they absorbed. So now immediately there is Super Saiyan God Gohan. But now they're confused. What? How? What is this? As now that the Gohan has God Ki, they can sense Beerus and Whis' power. As they're basically astonished on how high his power level is without fusion. As now they take off the earrings and they unfuse. So now they're back to their regular forms in their base. And I'm just gonna say this, that their Super Saiyan God is like their new base form because I believe that Super Saiyan God is equal to Super Saiyan 4 because every Super Saiyan form goes up with a 50 times multiplier. And since in GT and since GT Super Saiyan 4 is after Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan God is after Super Saiyan 3, I believe they both have the same, like, I believe 450 power boost times. Not 450 times power boost. Super Saiyan 50. Yeah, it's a 200 times power boost. So now that they basically have this 200 times power boost, if they combine that with their ultimate form, basically I believe Ultimate Form is equal to Super Saiyan 3, so that creates a 400 times power boost. So yeah. So now that Beerus is done, not done. Whis then acts as Gohan because he's the strongest. He acts as both of them, and he then acts as like, would you want to become the God of Destruction? Your power is very immense, and I believe you can pull out that fusion again. You should be able to. If I didn't step in, you would have easily beaten Beerus just now. Beerus then puts his ears up, perks his ears. Just easily? What do you mean easily? Beerus, I know you're full power, and I could tell that with their fusion, they would have eradicated you. If I hadn't stopped the beam clash, it would have been the end for you. As now Beerus is like, he's astonished. Someone possibly stronger than the God of Destruction. But since Goku and Gohan, they absorbed his ki with when he was in the God of Destruction form, they also got a little bit of God of Destruction ki. And Whis consensus as he needs to train them to get more of his God of Destruction ki and be able to master it, as well with normal God ki. So now he takes them off to train, right? So now let's say that a year passes and Goku and Gohan have Super Saiyan Blue, and they've mastered Super Saiyan Blue, and our Gohan, he basically is close to mastering it, but not fully mastered, and Goku is like 50% and Gohan 75% of mastering God Destruction Ki. So now this is where Frieza would get super mad in hell, and basically one of his henchmen would revive him. And actually, you know what? Isn't this? Yeah, I'll save it for a different episode. Make sure to like and subscribe. Forgot to say this once again. I'll be putting my gaming channel in the description, so make sure to check that out. And yeah, peace.